Hey, this is me, it's 29 Bonda. I'm back. I'm making a video on part 2 of the Snap on Smile. I've gotten an enormous amount of emails in response to part 1. So this is going to be detailed. If you're not interested in Snap on Smile or anything like that, then you probably just want to click off and, go watch another video. But nevertheless, if you're here about these teeth, my Snap on Smile, then let's keep going. So I've gotten some questions, and so I tried to write them down. So if you see me, looking down, I'm looking at my notes to try to answer all the questions. This video will I'll try to be as short as possible, but detailed as possible, and answer all the questions. If I don't get to your question, just send me a private message, and I'll be more than happy, to help you out. The process is not a scam. It's not anything like that. I'm not into doing scams or anything fraudulent or anything like that. That's not me. Yes, it really is $50 down. Okay, I paid $50 down once I called because I saw this on an infomercial in the middle of the night. Okay, I paid with my debit card over the phone, $50. And then and what else? Let's see. After I paid the $50 down, we went over to the monthly payment arrangements. Now, I paid $100 every 2 weeks. That's what worked best for me. And then I think I switched over to $100 a month. And then after that, the grand total, because when I first signed up, I signed up over the phone, and at that time I thought that I wanted the top and the bottom. So for the top and the bottom, because I have my official paperwork right here in my hand, it was going to be like $1,800. That's relatively cheap because I was going to get porcelain veneers. And for the porcelain veneers, I was only going to get just the top 4 teeth done for $2,500. So compared, porcelain veneers, and that was at the cheap end. Compare porcelain veneers to this, it's a pretty good deal. But in the end, as you can see, I only got the top done. So just for the top was $1,100 for 1 year. That's it. No interest, no credit check, none of that. So it's not a scam. If you're in the Houston, Texas area, I will give you my dentist's name, number. I highly recommend them. No, I'm not getting paid by them or anything like that. I was just a typical person, woke up in the middle of the night, saw the infomercial, thought I would give it a shot. But that's all disclosed in part 1. This is part 2, so if you're here for part 2 and you didn't see part 1, you should probably watch part 1 so that I won't be redundant, because these questions that I'm answering come from all the questions that stimulate from part 1 video. Alright, so I covered the total cost and all that. I recommend just the top, because when you smile, you only see the top. But your lips and your face and your smile may be different from mine. I know for me, that was what my goal was, and you have to determine what you want for your teeth. I knew that I wanted my teeth to be perfect, and in my opinion, for me, these teeth are perfect for me. And then I wanted to have a A1 shade of white teeth. So that was what worked best for me. So I'm just trying to share, information so that you can make an informed decision on what will work best for you. Just trying to give you, some clarity on my process that may can help you. Okay, so I didn't get the bottom because you can't really see my bottom. And there's nothing really wrong with my bottom teeth. Alright, so eating foods and stuff like that. I can still eat with them. I don't have any problems eating. It's just like a little slight little difference, but you can still eat everything with them, and it doesn't, impact them or anything like that. Coloring, colors and shades. Okay, so once you take your impressions and all of that, then they will tell you what color your teeth are, and then they will give you the opportunity to pick out a color and a shade that you want to be. The color that I have is A1 white. It's a shade number 1 white. I wanted the celebrity status. I wanted to be Kodak Smile, beautiful white teeth because I'm paying my money. That's what I picked for me. Longevity. They tell you it depends upon you. I've been having mine almost 2 years now. They're still in very good condition, but they did say I think about 3 to 4 years. But I'm pretty frugal, so I take very good care of mine, meaning that I wash them out every day. I keep them in the carrying case and be very, very sensitive and protective of them to get the most, longevity out of them that I can. Daily care. I will show you the box that they came in. That you'll get this little kit. So in this box, you will get some solution. What you'll put in them. Like if you drink coffee and stuff like that, it'll help take off the stains and stuff like that. And this helps reduce bacteria and decay. And then also you will get what is this, cleaning solution as well, and that just helps you clean your teeth. So those are the things that comes with that in the mail. All right, so again, it really is $50 down. Like I said, I paid my $100 every 2 weeks and for 1 year. That's what I did. All right, so insurance. They may have changed the policy, but I don't think insurance, accept it. But you can always ask, customer care. They're there 24 hours a day. I will leave the number again in this video so that you can ask them about insurance, or you can go to their website. But I didn't use my insurance. Yes, I do have the dental insurance, but I didn't use my dental insurance or anything like that. So that's what I did. So you may can, call your insurance carrier and ask them about the Snap-on Smile, or just call around, your area and ask them, do they provide the Snap-on Smile with your insurance? That may can work. All right. So for my people that are in H-Town, Texas, Houston, hey, leave me a message and I will give you the dentist that I went to. I have the paperwork and everything. I'll be more than happy, to give you their local number. But if you're in Houston, I can tell you that it's right there by Willbrook Mall, if you know where that is. 1960 and 249. It's right there. It's in a very upscale dentist office. It's not your typical dentist office. It's very, very nice. They have a wonderful staff that made me feel very welcomed, and that's one thing you want to look for. I can say that my dentist took his job seriously with it. He had nice teeth, but he wanted to be a customer as well. So when this program rolled out, he did purchase the Snap-on Smile for his bottom teeth so that he could help his customers more and see what it's like. So that was always a good thing. So you might want to ask when you make your appointment, is there anyone in the office that have the Snap-on Smile, so that they can, they can relate to you and help you out more because they have it themselves. Let me see, am I forgetting anything? So you will have teeth impressions done. And another thing, once you get there, they're going to ask you, they're going to x-ray your mouth and things like that. And then they're going to assess your teeth. They're going to see if you need any root canals, if you need any fillings, whatever kind of dental work you may need. That may make your process go longer. For me, My process only took like a month and a half because I only needed a couple cavities filled, because that will slightly impact, your teeth as well. And I think my overall total process was about a month and a half, because I had to redo my impressions, because my dentist that I went to wanted to make sure that my teeth were perfect. So I'm glad that they did look out for me, and call me back a couple times to redo my impressions, and they send them off to a lab, so nothing is done right there in the office. They'll tell you, when you come in for your consultation, whether or not you're a good candidate for the Snap on Smile. So I think I've answered all of your questions. No credit checks. Locations vary by state. You'll give them your zip code. I don't really recommend the bottom unless you have something wrong with your bottom or you're missing bottom teeth. So yeah, people in Houston, give me you know, to send me messages or anything like that. I'll be looking at the bottom, and I'm more than happy to recommend you to my dentist office that I went to. I'm not making any money off of this for them. I just think they were a good group of people to work with. I love having this. Um, um, so yeah, I went over my time. So if you have any other questions, um, I'll be more than happy to make a part 3 to this to help anybody out. Again, this is for the Snap on Smile. And I thank y'all. Just rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.